What's going down? This be your man, LOCOMOTION, Local Motion, man. Guess what? We here with another banger. We're back in the lab, and we got a fun video for you today. Today, we're going to be doing my NFL 2025-2026 playoff predictions. We're going to go through the whole bracket, and this year is super exciting because for once, the NFL kind of did what it was supposed to do. This system of parity where if you come in last place, you should have the easiest schedule, be able to give a few nice pieces to your team, and then have a good run. Exactly happened. We got two teams that went 4-13 last year, the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New England Patriots win their division this year. And we got a lot of the old favorites up in the playoffs. I mean, come on, Denver Broncos. Let's not act like they're not one of them ones. Remember Peyton Manning was over there and Terrell Davis and what's his name? John Elway. So like the Broncos are one of them ones, you feel me? So who else we got? We got the Seahawks. We're not gonna act like the Legion of Boom wasn't a thing. Come on now. What else we got? Some old favorites. Packers, Packers are always good, always in the mix. The Niners, I mean, let's not act like they haven't been to a few Super Bowls very recently. I know some of the young viewers are probably like, oh, the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Bills, and the Bengals. But that's like new post 2020. You know what I mean? Before that, a lot of the teams that's been running it, the Patriots, are back in it. And we got a few newcomers. The Jaguars are legit. The Texans, they got a legit defense. I mean, the Rams are the Rams. They're always competitive, with Sean McVay. So, yeah, we got a really exciting playoffs this year. And honestly, any team could beat any team, even the Panthers. How do I know the Panthers can beat the Rams? Because they just did it a few weeks ago when the Panthers were at home. Do I think the Panthers are going to beat the Rams this time? Probably not. But I wouldn't put anything past any of these teams. It's one and done. This is how the season that's how the playoffs is. So, without further ado, let's get to my matchups. Let's go from left to right. Well, my left, we're gonna pick the Rams. The Panthers, they're cool. It's a nice story, but they kind of backed into the playoffs. The only reason they're in the playoffs is because the Falcons beat the Saints in Week 18. Other than that, they would have lost. So I, I don't feel good about them this year. Maybe they need to add a few more pieces. Maybe they need to change their quarterback up. Bryce Young is cool, but he's small. So that's enough about that. Next, Eagles 49ers. Eagles are at home. The Eagles are healthier than the Niners. The Niners are banged up, as they've been all season. They lost the two best defensive players, Nicky Bosa and Fred Warner. They're out for the season. Um, Ayuk, I don't know what happened to him this season. I think he just quit for whatever reason. So he quit. And so you got CMC, who's great. You got Kittle, who's great. Ricky Pearsall, he's pretty good, but he's banged up. You got third and Jawan Jennings. He's a good receiver, not a number one, but a good, solid receiver. Uh, Trent Williams is banged up. I think he's going to play, but he's banged up. Pearsall's banged up. It's just a tough year for the Niners, and the Eagles have been playing a half of football each game. They play either the first half well on offense or the second half well on offense. They don't play for full four quarters. This is not sustainable. They're eventually going to play four solid quarters. And in my opinion, Jalen Hurts isn't a great quarterback, but he's great when he needs to be great. He's very good in the playoffs, especially in Super Bowls. Jalen Hurts is going to step up. AJ Brown is going to get his. Devontae Smith is going to get his, and they might even get Saquon going. You never know. I think they can, and I think they will. All right, let's move on. Bears and Packers. Here's the thing, y'all. Aaron Rodgers owned the Bears. The Packers as a whole don't own the Bears without Aaron Rodgers. I think they're banged up over in I'm sorry, Green Bay. Micah Parsons is out for the season. Tucker Kraft is out for the season. Jordan Love has been hurt in and out throughout the season, including recently. Um, I think they're limping into the playoffs. I like Chicago at home. Give me Chicago. So that's your wild card round for the NFC. Now let's go head over to the AFC. We're gonna make this quick. Aaron Rodgers making the playoffs at age what 42 is a nice story. It's cute. Burrow was out for most of the season. Lamar was banged up most of the season. They fired their head coach, and the Browns is the Browns. So the Steelers kind of got in for this year was a weak division. Usually the AFC North is a strong division, but this year it was weak. So I like the Texans on the road. I like the Texans defense. I think they're going to get after Aaron Rodgers. Even if they don't sack him a lot, just putting all that pressure on him is going to make it very difficult without a lot of dynamic receivers. Even though DK Metcalf will be back, um, I don't love the receiving core. They got Fryermuth, a few little tight ends, but yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Texans here as a uh, road favorite here. Next, Jaguars and the Bills. So here's the thing. I gotta sigh real quick. Here's the thing. Josh Allen, in my opinion, is a generational talent. I think he almost by himself can carry a team for any particular game and win that game. But here's the problem. The Bills are a run first team. If you can slow down James Cook, that means Josh Allen has to put on the cape. And the cape isn't always enough. Sometimes you just need a good scheme. You need good skill guys, right? And I just don't think that the Buffalo Bills have great skill guys. They have a great O line, right? They have a great running back. But if you stuff the box and say, hey, we're going to make Josh Allen beat us with his arm, throwing to Gabe Davis and Khalil Shakir. I mean, come on. Really? What are we talking about? Keon Coleman. Like these guys are not like great. They're not beating their men one on one a lot. So as much as I love Josh Allen, even though I'm a Patriots fan, the Jaguars are on a heater. They're playing their best football at the right time in December going into January. The Jaguars are obliterating everybody. Nobody's playing better than the Jaguars right now. I'm going to take the Jags at home, even though they're home dogs. I'll take the Jags. Last but not least for wild card, Patriots Chargers. If the Chargers weren't banged up, um, if Joe Alt weren't out for the year, I would probably lean Chargers if they had a very good run game like Jim Harbaugh wants to play. I would lean Chargers, but I just think that Drake May is just too cool, too poised. Josh McDaniels always has the answers to the test for him. There's always options for him. In route, out route, check down, go route. Like Josh McDaniels, the way he schemes up these offenses, there's always an answer to everything. Even if the receivers, just like in the Brady era, he didn't play with a lot of like studs, right? He had Gronk, he had Randy Moss for a short time. He had Edelman, Welker, Amendola. But like these guys were not dudes on other teams. Amendola has played for other teams. He didn't put up numbers like that. Welker did with the Dolphins and the before the Patriots, and he did do really well in Denver after the Patriots. He's the only one. Other than that, they had this other guy who won Super Bowl MVP. I forgot his name, and he went to another team. Maybe it was Seattle or something. He didn't do shit, you know. So Josh McDaniels always has a great scheme. So we're gonna go with the Patriots at home. All right, next we're moving on to the divisional round. L.A. Seahawks. Whew. That is gonna be a tough one. That is a tough call, but you know what? I think Seattle has the better defense, in my opinion. They're at home. They're gonna be freshly rested off of a bye. I gotta take Seattle. Now, Eagles, Bears, excuse me. Bears will be at home. Mm. I wanna go with the Eagles. I think that the Eagles are finally gonna right the ship on offense because the defense has been solid. This is Caleb Williams' first playoff run. I don't expect him to get over the hump yet. I think he will. I think he does have the potential to win a Super Bowl. Sure, with Ben Johnson over there, I think they have the potential. It's their first year under the Ben Johnson regime. So I'm going to pick the Eagles to advance. Jaguars and Patriots. Ooh, this is tough. This is tough. Um, the Patriots on my team. I am a Patriots fan. The Patriots will be at home. This is tough. This is really tough. I think these teams are very evenly matched. I think they're both scorching hot right now. Uh, this is a coin flip. 2, 3 seed, but the Patriots are at home. You know what? Let's give it to the Patriots. I'm gonna give it to the Patriots by like -1, mi maybe minus half. Like this is gonna be a very tough, tough, tough game. Okay, Texans and Broncos. Wow. The Broncos have like 12 comebacks this season, something crazy like that. This is not sustainable. Like, just playing 3.5 quarters of bad football and then pulling it out or rabbit out your you know what in the 4th quarter. I just don't think that is sustainable football for the playoffs. I like the Texans is on the road. I like the Texans. Finally, NFC, AFC championship. NFC championship, I think that Darnold is going to turn the ball over at a critical spot. I think the Seahawks are going to lose the turnover battle. So I like the Eagles to advance to the Super Bowl on the NFC side. Next, we have the Texans and the Patriots. I like the Patriots offense better. CJ Stroud has not been that dude this year. I like the defense, but here's the problem. Drake May is fantastic against the blitz. If you blitz him, he's getting that ball out quick. He's hitting one of his slot guys. He's checking it down. Uh, I like the Patriots. I like the Patriots to advance to the Super Bowl. Now, a 3 seed versus a 2 seed. I think I have to go with the quarterback who's proved it. Drake May, I think, is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts has much better skill position players around him. I think he has a much better defense. I think Philly has a much better defense than New England does. Now, offense, obviously, Philly has much better wide receivers and tight ends, and they have a better running back. I'll take Saquon over Ramondre and Travion. I love Ramondre. I love Travion, and Ramondre's actually been playing really good football this past month, and he's eliminated his fumbling issues. But I'm gonna go with experience. I'm gonna take the Eagles to repeat. I'm gonna take the Eagles to repeat, and this is officially a Philadelphia dynasty. Because with this Super Bowl, that's like 3 Super Bowl trips in 4 years, winning 2 of them. That's a dynasty. I think this is a big gamble. I might be delusional. I think the Eagles are going to get it together. I think they're gonna play their best football. Even though they haven't been playing their best football coming into the playoffs, Nick Sirianni said, "I'm gonna rest my guys. I'm gonna rest them. I'd rather rest them than win this game versus Washington. I don't care. We're gonna go in healthy, and we're gonna go in all cylinders firing." So that's my, Super Bowl prediction. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and we'll see how this turns out, and, I'll definitely be back after, these playoffs and probably react to some of these playoff games. So, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate you for spending time with me. Peace.